Pennsylvania Senate Republicans disagree on how to regulate skill games.
Our Pennsylvania State Capitol correspondent Kara Jeffers has that story for us tonight.
Senate Republicans want to regulate and tax skill games.
This is a matter of public safety at this point. We're increasingly seeing these so-called mini casinos pop up across the state. We're continuing to see increased amounts of violence and robberies in these casinos, so-called casinos.
There's just two very different ideas on how to regulate them. Senator Frank Ferry, a Philadelphia suburb Republican who has a casino in his district, wants the games taxed at a 52% rate and overall supports tighter restrictions. Most Democrats lean towards that 52% tax rate.
I know some folks have a different opinion on where that tax number should be, and we're open to discussions.
Senator Gene Yaw, who has a skill game manufacturer in his district, wants a 16% tax rate and takes issue with how other senators try to legally define the games.
Overregulation and higher tax rate and the wrong department to administer the law. The net result is going to be the industry will cease to exist in Pennsylvania.
Both factions agree there should be an age limit. Both factions agree there should be limits on where and how many machines can exist in a business. As the state budget deadline looms, Senate Republican leadership is on the clock to negotiate a compromise. SB 756 was introduced in May as a middle ground.
We have said very consistently that the product we have introduced is not the gospel, but it's much more than a starting point in the conversation. It was a serious framework that we think makes sense.
In Harrisburg, I'm Kara Jeffers, Erie News Now.
Now, another regulation is on if the Gaming Control Board or the Department of Revenue, should the state entity in charge of enforcing any new laws the state passes.